There are two kinds of men you will meet in life. One will say everything right, the other will do everything right. One will master words like poetry, smooth, sweet, convincing, the kind that makes your heart race and your guard fall. The other? He may not always have the perfect lines, but his actions will speak in ways words never could. One will promise you the world and leave you standing alone in it. The other will quietly build that world with you, brick by brick, day by day, without needing applause. And if you don't know the difference, you might lose the one who was actually meant for you. Not because he wasn't good enough, but because he didn't sound as good as the illusion you believed. This is the story of Amara and the two men who taught her the difference between charm and character. Tunde was easy to fall for. He had that smile, the kind that made you feel chosen. He didn't just talk, he performed. Have I told you how rare you are? He would say like he meant it more than anyone ever had. And Amara believed him, because charm feels like love at the beginning. Charm will make you feel special, like you're the only person in the room, like you've finally been chosen. Charm speaks. It knows the right words, the perfect timing, the sweet lines that melt your guard. He brought flowers after arguments, sent long messages at midnight, said all the things a woman hopes to hear. But slowly, something didn't sit right. When things got serious, he pulled away. When she needed clarity, he gave confusion wrapped in sweet words. When she needed consistency, he gave excuses. Tunde didn't break her heart loudly. He wore it down quietly. He made her feel like love is something you have to decode. Then there was Daniel. No grand entrance, no rehearsed lines. The first thing he ever told her was simple. I like how calm I feel around you. And honestly, it almost bored her. Because Daniel didn't create butterflies, he created peace. He didn't text all day, but he always replied. He didn't promise forever, but he showed up every day like he meant something. And that's the thing about character. It doesn't announce itself. It reveals itself over time. Character will make you feel safe, not just in the good moments, but in the quiet, ordinary days when life is not performing for anyone. It shows up when it's inconvenient. It stays when things get hard. It doesn't disappear when emotions fade. One evening, everything changed. Tunde sent one of his messages again. Long, beautiful, emotional, the kind that makes you forget everything he's ever done. At that same moment, Daniel was standing outside her gate. No speech, no drama, just food in his hand and a quiet, I figured you might not have eaten. And right there, Amara saw it clear. Charm will make you feel special, but character will make you feel safe. Charm speaks, character proves. Charm is loud, character is consistent. And consistency is the real language of love. She didn't choose Daniel because he was perfect. She chose him because he was real. Because at the end of the day, love is not built on sweet words. It's built on steady actions. And here's the truth. The most dangerous man is not the one who treats you badly. It's the one who knows how to sound like he won't. He studies the right words, learns the right tone, mirrors the kind of love you've been praying for. He doesn't raise red flags. He wraps them in compliments. He says, I understand you, but never actually changes for you. He says, I'm different, but his patterns quietly repeat themselves in the dark. And by the time you realize it, you're not confused because he hurt you. You're confused because he promised he wouldn't. That kind of man doesn't just break hearts. He makes you question your own judgment, your own instincts, even your own worth. And that's why you don't just listen to how a man speaks. You watch how he shows up when it's inconvenient, when it's uncomfortable, when there's nothing to gain, because real character doesn't perform. It reveals itself in consistency. And consistency will always tell you the truth that charm tried to hide.